Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm continuing my accessible house series, and today we're talking about these guys. So these are electronic motorized blinds that were sent to me by a company called SmartWings. Huge thank you to SmartWings for sponsoring this video. More information about them and the blinds in the video description down below. SmartWings has a huge selection of motorized blinds available in a wide variety of types and fabrics and materials. All of their blinds also come with a remote control, so you can control it just with the remote if you want, but you can also connect them to smart home devices such as the Amazon Echo and the Google Home. I've installed them in 3 locations in my house. I've got 2 here in my studio, 2 in my bedroom, and 1 in my living room. The setup in both my studio and my bedroom are the same. It has 2 different shades. The first one is this semi-transparent see-through. It's about a 50% see-through shade. And then on top of that, you have a blackout shade. Both can be controlled independently with the remote or together at the same time. Using the remote, you can set these at any degree of open or closed that you want. But like I said, you can also connect these to a smart home device and use your voice. Set shade to 100. When giving the command to your smart device to open or close the blinds, you don't just say open blind or close blind. You have to set it to a certain percentage. And that percentage is from 0, which is all the way open, to 100, which is all the way closed. Set shade to 25. One benefit of connecting this to your smart home device is you can set up routines. For me here in my studio, I like to have this shade always closed because it adds privacy but still lets a lot of light in. However, I've set up a routine to where at sunrise, the blind opens so that nice sunlight can come in throughout the day, and then at sunset, the blind automatically closes. You can also set up custom routines for specific days. So in my bedroom during the weekday when everybody gets up and goes to work, we set the blind to open up around 7 a.m. once everybody has left. But on the weekend, we set the blind to open up at 9 a.m. just in case we want to sleep in a little bit later. And actually, a benefit of setting a routine in the bedroom is you can actually use it kind of like an alarm clock. If you know you've got to get up at a certain time in the morning, set that blind to slowly open up. The room fills up with light and helps you wake up. Installation of the blinds was relatively simple and straightforward, although I did have to get some help. One nice thing though is when you're ordering the blinds, you choose which type of installation you want. I chose installation within the frame of the window. This way the blinds and everything is self-contained inside the window frame here, but you can choose to install your blinds on the outside of the window. Either way, you need to measure the space in your window to get the perfect fit. These blinds from SmartWings are made to order. So they take all of your measurements and cut the blinds to fit perfectly. Once we kind of wrapped our head around how they installed, the installation process was super quick and easy. Connecting the motors to the smart home device was also very easy. There's a little button on the motor that you just press and hold to begin the pairing process. And then I just asked my Amazon Echo to find a smart device and it connected seamlessly. Once it was connected, I went into the app and I was able to customize. I was able to change the name of these blinds. These are the studio blinds. And once again, I was also able to set up that routine. Now, they have different motors depending on what smart device you're going to connect it to, so keep that in mind when you're ordering. The battery life on these is incredible. Depending on how much you're going to be using it, you could possibly get about a year between needing to recharge the battery. Recharging is super easy. They give you 2 options. The one that I chose is to simply plug up a USB Type-C cable to the motor to charge it, and they even provide a super long 10-foot USB Type-C cable. Or you can choose to get this solar panel accessory that sticks to the inside of your window and it will continuously charge your motor. So now we're in my bedroom and I have the dual shades installed in here as well. We have the semi-transparent shade. This lets about 50% of light through. And then we have the 100% blackout shade as well. I think this is a great option, especially for a bedroom, because it gives you the privacy that you want while still letting in a ton of light. But then at night, when you want to block out all the light, you can drop the blackout shade, and it really does block out a ton of the light. There is still a little bit of light leakage around the edges, but it's not bad at all. And especially if you have curtains here like I do, that blocks out a lot of the edge light. As I mentioned, we have these connected to our Amazon Echo as well. So I can say, hello, set bedroom blind to 25. And then one other thing I wanted to mention too is how quiet the motors are, especially here in a bedroom where someone might be sleeping as the blind goes up. It is super quiet. Very pleased with how quiet they are. Here is a sample of the motor sound. Motor is right up here in this upper right corner. I talked about installation, and you can kind of see the bracket here on the edge. If you have two rollers in one window, then you have this special double roller bracket, but it's incredibly easy to install. You just screw in the bracket here, and then the rollers simply click into the bracket. And since these blinds are custom fit for your windows, it really couldn't be any easier to install. But even the single roll options, which I have in my living room, even those are incredibly easy to install. I think even easier than the two rolls. Those just use simple L brackets, and then the entire shade assembly clicks right into the L bracket. And because these shades are all custom fit for your windows, when you go to install them, you don't even need to measure anything because it's gonna fit. Right out of the factory, it's gonna fit. It makes it super easy.
Okay, I probably should put a disclaimer in here because I know someone's going to be like, but Sam said I didn't have to measure and then I installed them upside down, or I don't know, Obviously you should measure. I'm just saying that because they're custom fit, it really takes the guesswork out of everything. My two roller brackets, I just screwed them into the left and right side of the window frame and then clicked in the rolls. It was already measured for the exact width of my window frame. For the single roll shade that uses L brackets, there's 3 of them. I just tried to space them out evenly. And I literally did this by eye. I didn't measure at all. Once again, it's all pre-measured for your space. As long as you give them accurate measurements for your window size, it's all gonna fit. All right, that's my disclaimer, so I am not liable.
Something else to note when ordering your smart shades, not only do you get to choose the material and the amount of light transfer, but on some of these designs, especially these single shade designs, you also get to choose the material for the valance as well as the bottom bar on the shade. The valance is a nice touch. I really like the valance here. It covers up the roller and really provides a nice clean look. Okay, so finally I want to talk about the convenience of installing smart shades in your home. Firstly, anything that we can tie into our smart assistants, namely the Amazon Echo, the Google Nest, any of those, the better your life is going to be. Any of those operations of the home that we can initiate with our voice, the better we're going to be. If you think about just walking into a room and giving a vocal command to open the blinds, letting in a ton of light into the room, that'll definitely be much easier than trying to get over to the window and fumble around for some shades or some curtains. It's not impossible, obviously, but anything we can do to make our lives easier, alleviate some of those daily frustrations that we run into with low vision, the better. And then the power of setting up these routines. My routines that I set up were super simple, just based on a schedule, time of day. But you can set up routines to where anytime you return home, anytime your phone connects to your home Wi-Fi, it initiates that routine. For example, maybe you come home at the end of the day, and as soon as you pull into the driveway, your phone connects to the Wi-Fi and your shades go up, letting in the light, getting ready for you to come in. Just a ton of possibilities tying in those routines. So bottom line, I think these smart shades from SmartWings are amazing. So far, I've been very happy with every aspect of these smart shades. The ordering process, the delivery process, they were packaged really, really well. Installation, once I kind of wrapped my head around what needed to be done, installation was fine. Connecting to my smart device was no problem. And then functionality, they've been working great. Plus, a bonus, the price is really, really good. I can't necessarily give you a price because it depends on the size and what features you want and materials and all of that. But from what I've seen, the SmartWings has extremely reasonable pricing. So check it out. I'll have all the links in the video description down below. If I can secure any type of discount code, I will have that listed down below as well. Huge thank you to SmartWings for sending out these smart shades for me to incorporate into my life and my accessible home. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll do my best to help out. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I put out content like this every single Saturday. Thanks again. Sam with The Blind Life. I'll see you next time.